Any people out there, you want that real content, that official realness, and you want to stay informed?
I want the content creators always capping.
Yeah, capping.
All on Twitter, all on social media, all on the podcast.
If you don't want content where they're reaching, talking nonsense, looking for likes.
Real talk.
1, 2.
It's showtime!
All right. What's going on, Empire? What's going on, fellow faithful? As you know, if you find yourself here, yes, if you find yourself here, you're officially rocking out with the Real Talk 90 Talk crew. And on the screen here, my left to your right, we got Super Dave, the OG.
What up?
And this guy down here, down below, from the Mac Town, where they lay Mac Town. Give it up, y'all, for none other than you. Great.
You're what's happening?
Yes, sir. So you guys know Voltron has 5 members, but we're down 2 today. But the show must go on. And the crew is still here. What's here is gonna get it done.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yes, sir. So like we always do around this time, we're gonna we're gonna mellow it out. Where's it at? Where I'm at? Okay. We're gonna mellow it out. Yeah. No need to kick in the door waving our 4-4s like we always do around this time. We smooth it out, bring it in that nice mellow tone. As we kick it off for Super Dave, the OG. My brother, how was your day?
Rough. The holidays are coming and people's attitudes are just crap. Just a public service announcement. If you have to complain about $1.09 being taxed, maybe you should find another planet to dwell on. I mean, $1.09. But other than that, today's been pretty uneventful. Just getting ready for the show.
Yeah, Dave had a motherfucker curse him out today for $1.09.
I mean, damn.
$1.09, 109 pennies. Ain't that a bitch? Yeah. So, Jew the Great,
Man, it was quite smooth for a little bit, but I was just doing something a little while ago, man, and pulled a muscle in my back. This mug hurt like a mother, boy. So I had to find me somewhere a little comfortable to sit before we popped on.
Oh man, so Jew, yeah, me and Dave, we supposed to be the
Yeah.
We walking better than you, Jack.
Yeah, right now you on like Martin, man.
But you setting up those displays, so it's catching up.
Man.
Yeah, guys, I'll wrap it up. I had a pretty slow motion day at work. Got home, did a little bit of pre-pro, and here we are, man. Here we are, talking the Niners, man. Real Talk 90 Talk crew. All right. And y'all know, before we get started, like we always do around this time to stamp it.
Welcome to the home of that official realness. Let's get it in with Real Talk, Niner Talk.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
So, getting ready to make it 2 in a row. Keep this streak going.
Hopefully.
Yep. Can't take anything for granted now.
I'm done with talking shit until we play Seattle.
Right.
Yeah, man. I want these Seattle games, man. I want both of them.
Yeah, I want a clean sweep in the NFC West again if we can get it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I want both of these Seattle games. You know, I'm excited to hear that we got Luda coming back. Let me throw a pause on that because some of these guys, be saying stuff. You know, excited to see Luda pause. See that brother get out there and contribute to the secondary. And hopefully he's all as advertised. I mean, it's a lot to put on a rookie, but supposedly, hopefully he's all as advertised.
Right. And let me get my pause in because Danny Gray is apparently back from the dead. Pause. Hopefully he'll be back to his speedy self and contribute to the team and actually block for a change.
Well, damn it, while we at it, let me get my pause in too. Hopefully Albert Thomas don't fuck this game up. I want him to come out and play just like he did last week.
Right.
Well, maybe that's why they're putting they're bringing Luda and these guys in.
Get their feet wet before
bodies.
Right.
Ain't taking no chances with that guy.
And a round of applause because apparently Jason Verrett is being signed to the practice squad.
Yeah, well, let's get Jason.
I can't help but root for him. He was a hell of a corner, but just those injuries, the ACL and the ankle, just derailed him a lot.
Jason's a fan favorite, and like I say, I hope I'm wrong, but I'm not getting my hopes up high.
Right.
I hope I don't come up with that saying so, but I don't know, man.
The question I got is, I didn't know that Greedy Williams was a free agent. We've been going all season. Why didn't we bring this dude in?
Wow, I did not know that
either. I didn't know it either till yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah, he hasn't been on the roster all season. The Browns released him during the off season.
Oh, good. I wonder what happened.
Greedy Williams.
Was it his contract status or did something else happen?
I guess he had already been playing behind Ward and the other dude. They couldn't find nowhere for him on the field, so.
Because I actually had him on Philly.
Yeah, Philly did pick him up.
He had it listed as an Eagle.
And then they released him too.
Don't make no sense, brother. Don't make no sense.
Nope. He's only 26 years, not even 26 years old yet.
So you think that's the option we should have explored?
I would have.
I would explore anything.
Yeah, like I say, I mean, if you're young like that.
I mean, I know we like Verrett now, but we already know what that is.
Right.
Exactly.
And unfortunately, we don't know what it is when it comes to when he gets injured. That's the problem.
No, I mean, we already know Verrett. That's what I'm saying. We already know he got a tendency of getting injured.
Right.
So why wouldn't you kick the tires on somebody that's still 25, 26? Man,
well, like I said, unfortunately, this is a possibly, and I hate to put it, like I said, put a negative connotation on it, but kind of a bad decision again by the organization.
Right.
Clearly. I mean, like I say, we all love Verrett, but at the end of the day, man, it is what it is. everybody's holding on to hope, but it is what it is, man. You can't stay healthy. You know, you cannot stay healthy. You got a 26-year-old kid over here. You know, sky's the limit. You know, we could train. You know, we can get the kid, develop him, and coach him up, and hopefully have us another depth piece for the future of this. It's the defensive backroom. You know, and it's just isn't really a wise or smart move to be making at this point.
Perhaps this is all on emotions and everything.
Yeah,
because he did have a tryout with him, and we passed.
Right.
And then he went to Houston, and that didn't work out. So
that didn't work out either. And what, he got injured out there too, right? Injured again?
Right.
You talking about Barrett?
Yeah, so he got injured out in Houston.
I don't think he could see the field.
They got, like I said, I got a lot of love for Barrett, a lot of respect for the brother, but can't stay healthy, man.
And we bust the Steelers ass week 1.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But he's got to be able to hold up on the field health wise, man. We can't do nothing with him. If the guy can't stay healthy. And I think we need to, like I said, we need to stop exploring that option, because in all realness, it's really not an option.
But I'm wondering if he was bought on to actually play, or more the side of trying to convince him to coach, because that's really where I see him.
Well, a lot of people, I've heard that. Maybe we should keep him on as a coach.
I wouldn't mind him as a secondary coach.
Right.
I mean, he is an all-pro. I mean, he does have experience there. He knows what he's talking about.
Right. Yeah, I would pass.
Yeah, I ain't with that bringing him on as a coach shit. That the case. Don't give him a practice squad spot. Bring his ass on as a coach.
Mm-hmm. Right. You gotta get that spot to Greedy.
Yep.
Because you can't tell me if you bring Greedy in the practice squad, he won't be on the field this season.
Right.
He'd definitely be on the field this season. I mean, I think he's better than Thomas.
Oh, Barrett.
No, Greedy will be better than Thomas. If they would have brought him in, he's better than Thomas.
I mean, because we can't go off of what he did at his last couple spots. We can't go off what he did.
Mm-hmm.
We know what we do here. We know how we coach him up here. So, and I'm pretty sure that Wilkes could probably get something up out of him.
Yeah, if that's a specialty.
But it makes you wonder why. But it makes you wonder why the other 31 teams passed on him.
Hey, Rick, we got to make it happen, man.
Yeah,
there's got to be something there if he doesn't have a spot. I mean, I'm thinking of teams like Carolina and the bottom teams. They wouldn't even take a chance on him. So you got to ask yourself, what's the story?
Right.
Bottom teams, they going into the draft. These guys gonna have a slew of picks. A lot of new blood coming in. They figure, why waste the spot on a guy that we know not gonna be able to even hang around long enough to compete with those guys. Be able to compete.
I'm pretty sure he want to go somewhere where he gonna have a chance to win too.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he's tired of losing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But not for nothing, D'Amico and them doing their damn thing, man.
Yeah, I'm actually happy for him.
Me too. I'm very happy for D'Amico.
Yeah.
See, child, them boys is balling, man.
Right now, he's looking like he gonna get coach of the year.
Easy. He should be getting that easy.
I don't think that's a question.
At all.
And he's actually doing with his first year quarterback. That's the amazing thing.
But I don't know if Minnesota keep winning, dude, they coach got to get some kind of consideration, dog. Because they were dead in the water.
Yeah, losing your lead receiver for a couple weeks, losing your star quarterback for the rest of the year. You basically got rid of Dalvin Cook.
And the crazy part about it is they turned their season around on us.
Ain't that a bitch?
But the bad thing is, we have another curse. Last year, when teams beat us, they lost the next week. Now, when they beat us, they lose their starting quarterbacks for the rest of the year.
They speak nothing but the truth.
Out for the rest of the year.
They don't speak. They don't even know how to lie.
Now Joe Burrow out.
Yep. But I didn't even, like I said, I didn't even know them dudes sitting at 6-4 at the moment.
Who's that? Cincinnati?
Minnesota.
Yeah, they got a streak going.
You know, when we played them, they was like 2-4, 2-5 or some shit.
Like you said, they got their mojo on us.
They were like 2-4 when they played us. Now they like 6-4.
Yep. And Detroit's got to be careful because now they've got competition in that NFC North.
Yep.
Like they're going to run away with it.
Well, this guy ain't bad.
Then they get Jefferson back next week.
Like I say, Dobbs is not bad, man. You know, a lot of people slept on him. A lot of people slept on Josh Dobbs.
I liked him. The problem is he went to Pittsburgh when Roethlisberger was still there. So he wasn't going to get no reps.
Yeah. That's what messed him up. You're right.
Yeah.
Coming in
hey, but look.
They pretty much ran him out of town.
Hey, did y'all hear Nick Wright say that we'll be a better team with Baker Mayfield than we are with Brock Purdy?
How you figure that when man, listen.
Nick Wright?
He is insane.
He's fucking insane, man. He's insane. No way.
Yeah, Nick Wright said that if we had Baker Mayfield, we'll be a better team than we are with Brock Purdy.
Right.
He said Tampa Bay will be a worse team. He said Tampa will be worse with Brock, and we'll be better with Baker.
That's just basically saying the defense is good enough to cover his ass. Pretty much. That's like telling me Sam Darnold's good enough to start.
Man, Nick Wright be hating on Brock. He don't like Brock at all. He think Brock terrible.
He didn't like him. He wanted. Well, I can't be too mad at the dude. He did want Trey. He was a big supporter of Trey.
True. But when has Nick Wright ever been right about anything? Football, basketball, baseball.
He always talking some crazy shit.
Yeah, he just come on TV and just say anything, dude.
Yeah.
Him and Skip should just have their own show together. They're both nuts.
Well, these guys, they're all about, they're all about, the shock jock shit. They just say shit just to see how people react to it. Like you always talk about Grant. I always get against the wall to see what sticks.
But they're shocking people and there's being stupid. And that's just being stupid. They should have a special category for that.
Yes, they should. Absolutely, man. So, I'm thinking tomorrow's game is going to be a very. I think it's going to be a defensive game. It's going to be a battle of. Well, for us, it's going to be a battle of that secondary. Their receivers versus our secondary. I think that's the only chance they have. He's going to have to throw the ball well.
And that's if they can get by our pass rush.
Nick Wright, Rick from SS1. Hey, look, if we come out and play like we did last year against Tampa, I think we should pretty much have the same type of game.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to, I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but
right.
Analytics I saw that I was like a little funny way. Like I said, we'll get into that later in the game time.
Their defense actually playing back up to par this season.
Right. They have gotten better the past couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But if we can get pressure on Baker, I think we'll.
I think that's what's going to happen. They're going to put the pressure on Baker, and Baker going to do some bullshit. He's going to throw it. I'm predicting at least 2 interceptions from him tomorrow. At least 2.
Mm-hmm.
At least 2 interceptions.
And they've still got something to play for. That NFC South is very competitive between them, Atlanta.
Hey, look, and I think the 3-game skid and everybody turning on us and talking shit about us, I think that don't woke our players up a little bit. I think they're gonna treat every game every week like the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
They need to.
Let me tell you, like Warner told them, we learned our lesson, right?
Yep.
So apparently I believe they probably had a team meeting and sat down and discussed some things and figured, listen, man, we got to stop the bullshit and get back on track. Get back to 49er football. Get back to 49er football, man.
Thank goodness. They couldn't have come fast enough.
We got to make sure, though. We got to make sure. Hey, look, they don't came out week after week and said the same shit, and then they came out there and laid the egg. So hopefully when the game start, but y'all notice once that boom box came back and Trent and Debo leading them out the tunnel with that boom box, it's just something about it, man.
Yeah. It's a vibe, brother. It's a vibe.
Because when the two dudes was out, how many boom box entrances did we see?
Hey, man, listen, you see Chase out there getting his shit off with Debo?
Yeah. Hey, Trent said he was shocked. Trent said he was shocked to see him come up there.
Yeah, it came up to the front of the line.
I don't know why he would be. I don't know why he would be shocked.
Hey, he ingratiated himself right in the mix.
Because Trent said he looking at it like this your first game with us, you know what I'm saying? He thought, he was going to fall back a little bit, but Trent said he came up to the front. So,
But didn't Trent do that when his first game with us and they both came out of DC? I mean, once you leave that hellhole, you're happy to be anywhere else. So I wasn't shocked.
I think you said it last week, man. DC to Washington. That's the team we need to be doing business.
Yeah, we need to be in contact with them.
Giving us a bunch of motherfucking lemons, man.
Right.
Even though Chavarius kind of made, he kind of made up for himself. Last
he still has some penalties.
Yeah, I'm still shaky on him. Like I said, I just never the same about him. After last season's game against KC, how he just kind of like a deer in headlights.
Deer in headlights. Twice last year against Seattle too. The second game against Seattle, DK was getting in the business.
When DK drug his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Good job with DK the first game. The second game, he let DK said, "Oh, you thought it was that easy, huh?" DK drug his ass that second game.
And that first half in the playoff game.
Yeah. Yep. Man, we was losing at halftime that game.
Yep.
We was down at the half that game. You're right. So you say, I just hope Luda comes out. I hope he's with what's all he's been advertised to be. Gotta be a great relief back there to have a dependable cornerback. Because as much shit as I give this guy, as many plays as he's blown, I would give him like 60 to 70, 65, 70%, reliability.
Yeah.
Right.
So I mean, he'll still get out there, but he will give up plays. He will do some bullshit.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't much surprise me either. Like he can be God out there. It ain't like Mooney out there. We know that side is covered. Right. And the thing, like you said, they didn't even target Sherman as much as they target him.
They don't respect him.
They showed Sherman far more respect than they showed Mooney. Far more. Rick Diaz says, that throw a comment up. Morning nurse, have a chance to win every game, and I think they can do it. All right. Well, we should win. I mean, this is the final stretch. I mean, this little gauntlet we're going to go through here. After Tampa Bay, we got Seattle.
Yeah.
Then Seattle again. So it's a little bit of a gauntlet we got. Then we got we got Arizona and then the Ravens.
Arizona, Ravens.
He lost his tight end.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe they can be guided. And I'm just going to pray to the football guards. Pray to the football guards. Please. That's the way out, man. Yeah, that's what it is. I think all we got to do is stay healthy, Jew.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I think all we got to do is stay healthy.
Gauntlet. Meanwhile, we're going to see two NFC rivals beat up on each other. The Lambs and the Seagulls. play each other.
Right. And what the Rams looking like these days?
It's hard to say.
Well, I know Dallas beat them.
They beat Seattle They beat Seattle week 1 in Seattle.
The Rams, I thought they only got like 2 wins.
Dallas beat them. The Rams.
Yeah, the Rams only got like the Rams beat Seattle though.
Right, the very first week in Seattle. So this is a game in LA. It really depends on how good Stafford is going to be.
Yeah.
If he's well, they got a shot. If not, it's going to be a long afternoon.
What Nelson said here, y'all better win against the Ravens. Hey, look, man, I ain't guaranteeing nothing, but they can be got. That's all I'm gonna say. They can be got. I like our chances, especially if we stay healthy. If we're healthy up until that week.
That is going to be a tough game, and I think that's Christmas Day, if I'm not mistaken.
The Ravens. Let me see.
Nelson, the Browns fan. We're gonna try to help you out, man. We're gonna try to help you out.
Are you a Browns fan?
Right. Nice comeback win, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Thanks to what?
Nope. Yep, it's Christmas Day.
I know we play Thanksgiving too. Damn, wow.
Yep.
Yeah, we got the holiday games this year.
Wow.
And I believe that is let's see. Oh, that's a Monday night game too. The Ravens.
I take it.
These next 4 games are important. You got tomorrow, then round 1 against Seattle, Thanksgiving Day. So it's going to be a short week. And then the Eagles game 10 days after, Monday night. Or no, that's a Sunday afternoon game. So that's going to be heavily watched. Then we got the Seahawks again the week after. Then Kyler Murray's back. Then the Ravens, and then we'll talk to Washington about what prospects they're going to give us. We play them, and then end the season with the Lambs.
Hey, if we can get past Seattle unscathed both games, and we can beat Eagles, we can split with the Eagles and Ravens. I think we will go in the playoffs pretty. Because the Eagles got a little tough stretch coming up too. We need them to lose at least 1 or 2, and then we need to beat their ass too.
They got Kansas City next.
Yep. Then us, and then Dallas again.
Yeah, I'm not counting on Dallas to do anything. I'm really not.
I think Dallas is gonna beat them in Dallas.
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it.
They got them last season in Dallas.
That's true.
They almost got their ass in Philly. Dallas and Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Dak Prescott's the quarterback, so they're going to fall short.
I don't know, man. It wasn't Dak's fault this last time.
They were damn close. They were damn close this week. I just say, you knock at the door but so many times, man. Eventually, at some point, you're going to turn that corner.
Dak just hit their ass about almost 400-yard pass.
Yeah.
Him and CD Lamb went off.
I think we're going to eventually turn that corner. In the playoffs, man, all this getting close, NFC Championship games. I think this year we turn that corner.
Yeah,
get back to the Super Bowl.
The way we looked last week, I can't disagree.
Yeah, hey man, as the defense goes, as so we. As the defense goes, that's how we go. That decides everything.
Hey, Jonathan, I ain't even gonna come in here. I ain't even gonna say it. I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah. Nope. Not doing that to us.
Yeah, I ain't. We had to win this game. We know better than that shit. Easy? I don't know about easy. When you set expectations like that, man, you're always gonna get let down. That's just how I feel. You set expectations like that, you're always gonna get let down at some point. You're always gonna get let down. Like I say, I think their biggest chance is their wide receivers.
Yeah.
Their wide receivers are secondary. But I say the difference maker is going to be the fact that Baker's not going to have the time to find them guys like he wants, unless it's quick releases. Because I think and both are going to be on his ass like white on rice, baby.
And it should be rough for Baker because he's so little. And then we got Young at 6'5", Armstead at 6'8". He should be able to see over these dudes with their arm once they get their arms up.
And hopefully Hargrave have another.
Baker ain't that small. They actually did a video when he was in Cleveland, and he stood next to Nick Chubb, and he made Nick Chubb look like a midget. I kid you not. It got to the point where people didn't even recognize who Nick Chubb was.
Well, I tell you this, he's still going to be shaky money with that pressure.
Oh, yeah.
We know he ain't shit under pressure. So we keep that pressure on his ass. We step in his face. If we can beat we can win the war in the trenches with the offensive linemen. He's in trouble, man. He ain't gonna be able to find guys.
Man, these people be lying about Baker height just like they do with Purdy. Ain't no way Baker's 6'1".
No, hell no, he don't look no 6'1". He don't look 6
feet. Baker little dude.
Yeah, but we know Purdy little. What they try to say Purdy was what, 6'1"?
They try to say he was 6'1". Wow. But he stood next to Dak Prescott at 6'2", and Dak was way taller than him.
He taller than him, yeah. Yeah.
Dak Prescott's only 6'2"?
That's what they say.
Huh.
And then Nick Chubb little. Then you talking about Chubb like 5'10", right. 5'11".
Well, he dwarfed over Chubb, so he might be 6 feet 6'1".
Right. Right. What did Nelson say? Mayfield is what? Mid? Company, motherfucker. That brother need. What you say, Cox? Hey, Dave, you need to get that boy a new cable company, Dave.
Yeah, he's got to move up north. I can't help him here.
Oh man, he needs some better service, brother.
Damn. You don't have mobile hotspot on your phone?
I do, but unfortunately, that's with Cox too. I live in the Cox area.
God dang. Company. I'm talking about Kia.
And they said they got Cox down there by you.
They got McDonald's somewhere.
Yeah, I never heard of
Starbucks.
What y'all use up there, Don? Down here, man, they got what it is?
Spectrum.
Xfinity. They got Xfinity, Spectrum, and Cox down here.
Yep.
We got Spectrum. We got Verizon Fios, Optimum, which I had. That's what I have. I hate Optimum. They suck.
And then T-Mobile and T-Mobile got their own internet service.
Yeah.
And somebody else, AT&T.
Right.
But as
far as their connection, it's more traditional. So you can't just switch from cable to AT&T. It's gonna take some time.
Right on. Hey man, let me throw this back out there, man. Let's put it back out there. We got the open forum. We're gonna start that bi-monthly, what have you. We'll have 2 real talkers. We'll reach out to and we'll pull them on to a live broadcast to talk to Red and Gold, our beloved Niners.
Kev said that shit is slower than payday.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
Man.
That really sucks.
Well, at least it'll be in time for Wednesday.
Right on.
Gotta have that segment.
Yeah. Yeah, but what we're gonna do, we're gonna get on with the roll call, man. We haven't done the roll call officially in quite some time.
Yeah, we missed it last show. We were just going off because we were excited.
Yeah, or no, we was going off because we were losing. We had no goddamn time. We ain't had no time to the fucking roll call. We want
no, not at all.
Go with this team, man. We got to get back on track. You know,
Right.
and yeah, she's in the building. We've had a sighting.
First one in the building.
First one in the building, might add. First one in the building. Panama Queen, first one in the building. All right, man. So let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hold on. Let me cut this. All right. It's like we always say
So
around
it
this
gets real.
time.
So it gets real competitive. I'm gonna get out the shot and let you two go at it.
Oh, I'm sleepy, man. He got this one.
My back hurt.
Yeah, man. We got we have ailments this evening. So what I'm gonna do?
And it's never a competition, OG. Never a competition.
Here
You
you
ain't
go.
lying about that shit. Joint. As we always say around this time, no broadcast, and I mean no broadcast, at least on this channel, is ever official without the Queen.
She's your queen to be, a queen to be forever.
Let's give it up, y'all, for another the Real Talk 90 Talk matriarch, Panama Queen.
Panamese.
That was their laid back.
That's all the effort I could put out to you.
That was their laid back competition this evening.
Y'all know the deal. Time to get into it. My favorite part of the show, hopefully yours. Let's get into it, y'all. It's the roll call. Let's get it. Hey, Real Talk 9 to 12. Say what? The roll call. It's the roll call. All right, first on the agenda, we have Nelson Gonzalez. Good luck tomorrow. Thank you, my brother. Good luck to you guys, too. Let's give it up for Nelson Gonzalez, y'all.
I appreciate that, Nelson.
Yes, sir. Good luck to you guys tomorrow.
Next on the agenda, we have Shoe Longlow. Give it up for Shoe Longlow, y'all.
Hey, look, I'm not calling no score or nothing.
Nope.
All right, let's give it up for J.A. in the place to be. J.A. kind of hype, man. He gave me D-Sizzle vibes, you know? Jonathan Armstead.
What's going on, John?
All right, my man holding the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi, man. Hey, better hook him up. Hey, right, man. All right, let's give it up, y'all, for the faithful of all faithful. Friday. Yeah.
Kevy Kev.
Hey.
What's happening, brethren?
I bet he wishes he were in Frisco now. He'd have Comcast.
Jason Moore. Give it up for JM, y'all.
All right.
What's happening, Jason?
All right, we got Ricky Diaz in the building. Pretty Ricky, they call him. Give it up for
Pretty Ricky.
I wonder if he's talking about the second game.
Hey. All right, let's give it up for another for my man from the dirty South. Straight out of Memphis. Go ahead, bro. Give it up for my brother Eminem, none other than Memphis, Maine.
What's happening, man?
Yes, sir.
Right, hip hop and you don't stop. Let's give it up, y'all, for Bebop. Bebop Jones. Bebop.
What's happening, Bebop?
Yes, sir.
BC in the place to be. All right, y'all, let's give it up for BC, y'all, also known as Brian Cole. Give it up for BC, y'all.
What's good, BC?
BC, what's good with you?
All right, we got a new face in the building. Give it up, y'all, for another Skit reactions. Give it up for Skit, y'all.
What's good, Skit?
What's up, Skit?
Thank you for rocking out with Real Talk 90 Talk and being part of tonight's discussion.
Did we get Lil Jew?
All right, let's give it up for my man, my mellow. Get on the mic because you know you be yellow. Give it up for LTD, y'all, a.k.a. Luke Luke the Don.
What's
good,
that
Luke?
in Luke?
Oh, it's K Squad in the building. Little Jew says, Little Jew made it. 2.0. Give it up for Little Jew, y'all.
What's that in Love Me?
Yes, sir.
Give it to Super Dave to the Queen.
What's happening, Henry?
All right, we got Super Dave on stage. We're gonna get all right. So nice. We had to wipe off and introduce her twice. Give it up, y'all, for none other than the matriarch, Panama Queen.
Indeed.
Hey, look, Panama almost been like the perfect fan, but then she had to like Florida State.
Hey,
I knew you were going to say something.
All right.
See, he can't go broadcast without mentioning the Florida Gators.
But look, she like Chicago. I like Chicago. She like the Niners. I like the Niners. But she just like fall off. Who you like in college basketball? I'm a Duke Blue Devil. Who you like?
Oh no!
I'm classic, man. I'm Georgetown here.
Yes, I'm a Dookie.
No. Oh Lord! No wonder you need help.
A Dookie.
The only Georgetown jersey that I own or whatever wear is my Allen Iverson.
Remember, they were really primarily like a big man school prior to him.
Yep.
All big men.
My dad is native North Carolinian. It was sin to have Duke come in the house, or the Wolfpack, or the Demon Deacons. Nothing but the Tar Heels.
See, Tony, my cousin Tony, he was almost a perfect fan. He liked the 49ers. He liked Florida Gators, but he liked the North Carolina Tar Heels. and I just don't.
There's nothing wrong with the Tar Heels.
All right. So y'all know.
All right.
I guess we can go ahead and get these matchups going. Y'all know the deal. Super Dave, the OG. He is the maestro. That's his thing. He loves to pick out these matchups every week for y'all, and we get it popping as a result. All right, so let's give it up, y'all, for none other than Super Dave's matchup of the week.
What's good, everybody? For this matchup, I thought I'd have a little fun with this. Kind of like a face-off between not pro teams, but two college teams coming back together. I'll explain. Once upon a time in Columbus, Ohio, there was a game between the Buckeyes and the Oklahoma Sooners. Oklahoma won, and Baker Mayfield planted the Oklahoma flag in the middle of the field, which nobody forgot. He went on to win the Heisman Trophy that winter, got drafted by Cleveland, and he's had a mixed bag of a career. But when he is on, Baker Mayfield is the guy that keeps that Buccaneers offense ready. He does have a quick release. He can run when need to and can call and manage a pretty good game. And once in a while, his arm goes deep and he is reliable. They're going to depend on that quick release because he angered two guys from that Ohio State team. Now, one, the current Defensive Player of the Year, Nick Bosa, got his revenge in 2019. He had the game of his life, 3 sacks, and planted that flag right back at Levi Stadium. But this year, he's joined by his good friend, Chase Young. The two of them are just incredible together. They're not opposite bookends, but they line up on the same side. And I know when Baker Mayfield got the news that Chase Young and Nick Bosa were going to be coming after him, he literally said, "Oh, shit. Now I've got to deal with the both of them. They have helped this defense shine. Just ask the Jacksonville Jaguars. If these two are wreaking havoc, Baker Mayfield is going to have a very long afternoon. So for the matchup, it is Oklahoma State's Baker Mayfield versus the Ohio State University's Nick Bosa and Chase Young. That is your matchup of the week.
Once again, y'all, let's give it up for Super Dave, the OG's matchup of the week. Good.
It's a nice little face-off. See what I did there?
Yeah,
I would have chose another matchup if I would have picked the matchup of the week.
Who would you have picked?
My foot in their ass.
We gotta save that for a couple more weeks.
Okay.
Seattle and Philly.
Bro. Yeah, man.
Don't waste it on this game.
Okay, I'm gonna save it.
Pretty much. Hey, fellas, I say it's time. Time is it? All right, fellas. It's game
time.
Hey. Right, all right. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus our beloved San Francisco 49ers, as we have Baker Mayfield versus Brock Purdy for our key players. Okay, we got Baker with 197 completions on 305 pass attempts for a total of 2,143 yards, 14 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions, with a quarterback rating of 93.7. Compared to Brock's 172 completions with 250 pass attempts for a total of 2,329 yards, 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, and a quarterback rating of 109.9. Let's give it up for Brock, y'all. Hey.
That efficiency is off the charts.
All right. The rushing matchup. You got Rachaad White versus CMC, the cheat code. All right. Rachaad White has 132 carries for 429 yards, the average of 3.25 per carry on average. 3 touchdowns, 1 fumble. Christian McCaffrey, 153 carries for 747 yards for an average of 4.88 on average. 9 touchdowns, 2 fumbles. All right. Let's give it up to CMC, y'all.
You would think it'd be a runaway in the running game, but I'm not going to jinx it.
Okay, we got Mike Evans versus Brandon Ayuk. People comparisons. All right, 43 receptions on 70 targets, 6 drops, for a total of 737 yards, 17.14 on average, and 6 touchdowns. That's Mike Evans. All right, let's give it up for Brandon Ayuk. 38 receptions on 55 targets, 2 drops, 675 yards total, 17.76 on average, 3 touchdowns. Let's get up for Brandon, y'all.
Mike Evans is a problem. He's tall.
Now, I know we're a little biased. This is the 49er channel, so yeah, we only gonna clap for Niners. Yeah, man. So with that being said, we got the offense. Let's look at these numbers, guys.
Wow, that is the worst rushing team in the NFL. Dead last.
Yeah, they're bad. 78.1. Like I said, their only chance is because they're receivers, man. That's their only chance. They're not going to beat us on the ground. I can tell you that. Not going to beat us on the ground.
Man.
Wow, 32nd. 32nd in the league. Wow.
Jeez. No wonder Tom Brady left.
Yeah, the defense.
Now they've got a nice run defense.
24th. Passing yards, 31st.
Next to last. Wow.
Look at their third down percentage.
Almost half.
Off the field.
That's almost
We should be able to run very successful. Should be. We should be able to
should be
these guys. You know, if we're going by the analytics here.
You got to play the game.
So our defense is tied for first.
All right.
You know, defensive as far as scoring defenses. I like that. 15.9.
Right.
Like our rushing yards, we're fourth against the rush. I'll take that.
I still want to see us get off the field.
With 3 bad losses. Hey, and get it on down, guys, to the team matchups. Okay, the Buccaneers are 2-3 at home. We're 3-1. They're 2-2. Their road record, we're 3-2. Their division record, they're 1-1. We're 2-0. Hopefully that O stays there. Right. Conference record, they're 3-3. We're 4-1. We're coming off a 1-game win. They're coming off a 1-game win.
All right.
So let's get it, man. Let's get it. You know,
they're playing to stay at 500 or get to 500.
All right, guys, we got the game time injury report. All right. So for the visiting Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Wow.
All right, you got Devin White, Ryan Neal, Ryan Jensen, Josh Hayes, Russell Gage, Matt Fielder, Silas Dzansi, Carlton Davis. All right, let's give it up for the visiting Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
And then when you get over to our list should only have about 4 dudes on it.
Darren Luter's going to play, or he's been activated, and Danny Gray has been practicing.
Yes, sir. We got Nick Zakel, Samuel Womack, Darryl Luter, who we found out have just been cleared to play, so we should see him.
Yes.
We should have a first sightings of him. Cameron Latu, Drake Jackson, Danny Gray, Robert Bill. I thought Robert Bill was cleared as well. Anybody?
Yeah, he was last week. Yeah, he was cleared last week.
He was cleared last week. I don't know what they got to see.
Yeah.
Still on the same list. Robert Bill and last, Aaron Banks. Let's give it up again for our beloved 49ers.
Nice.
And last.
Yeah, Bill through the boot.
But something new that we're going to start adding. And as per ESPN, this shit wasn't us now. ESPN said this, their analytics. We're just reporting it to you as we got it. They do a matchup predictor. You know, like Super Dave does his matchup, ESPN does his they do matchup predictors. And they say that there's an 81.2% chance of us winning this game, and that the Buccaneers have an 18.7% chance of winning. Clearly makes them the underdog. But do I think these numbers are kind of high, 81.2? I hope they're right. You know, what you guys think, man?
It's hard not to. Wow. I'm just leery of predictions ever since we lost 3 in a row. I just want to get to the game.
Yeah. Well, you know, just something to add to the analytics. You know, we always want to make sure we cover our bases there. You know, this is a barbershop style of broadcasting, but we like to show people that we can do the analytics too.
Yes, indeed. From that injury list of Tampa Bay's 2 stand out. Ryan Jensen, that center, he was a key piece to their offense.
Right.
The fact that they're last in rushing is directly related to him being out there. And Devin White is one of their better all-pro linebackers.
For him to be
on that injury list, I know he's going to play, but for him to be on that injury list is also huge.
Yeah. I mean, he's a good linebacker, but they still ain't. I don't think they're better than the guys we have.
Nah.
No.
They're good. They're good linebackers. They ain't better than the guys we got.
Now, I wouldn't put him in that class. Maybe last year, not this season.
Right. All right, give it up for my guy.
We got
Smooth trucking. Give it up, smooth trucking.
Had smooth.
We got a few guys that came in.
All right, we got James Durnall. Give it up for James Durnall, y'all. Man, that's behind.
Big game James was having.
And James says, I'm not worried about the Bucs offense, but we need to screenplay the F out these guys because their run defense is way better than the Jags. Okay.
And part of that is Vita Vea. That guy eats up the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's going to be the challenge. That's definitely going to be the challenge. That's definitely going to be the challenge there. What else does James say? He says we're going to have a problem with Vea. Yeah, he said that.
No doubt.
The middle are just going to be crushed. Well, that's all right. We can screen, we can dink and dunk, we can get behind them. There's ways, man. Trust me. That I think that's a layup. Like that's. I'm sure that Kyle and them already have that figured out.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to double team him.
Yeah, and then you got to figure that number 32 in the league with against the run for a reason.
And then the thing, they just gonna run away from him.
Yeah, that's us. Scheme away from them. All right, give it up for our sister we can never diss, the one and only Cinnamon Kiss. Give it up for Cinnamon, y'all.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. And Super Dave, she says she feels the same way about predictions. Yeah, I usually don't like to do scoring predictions either.
Right.
But, we got to entertain y'all with something. J.A. says Baker is going to make some mistakes. Absolutely. I predict two interceptions. Tampa has a good defense, but I don't think they can hold up with our offensive weapons. Yeah, well, we certain aspect. The analytics on that defense ain't too good. Like I said, they can be got. They can definitely be got. In words of Silverado, as long as we're on our A game, we ain't got to worry about nothing. They talk.
Right.
I'm just gonna pray again to the football gods. Everybody pray with me. Please, please, please. No injuries, man. We just gotta stay healthy. And I think the Super Bowl is pretty much guaranteed if we stay healthy, man. Gotta stay healthy. Health is vital. All right, Steven. The challenge is not to turn the ball over. Exactly. Get that brother.
All right.
Yes, sir, Steven.
That is every week.
Yeah. And Jonathan, once again, if we can keep the turnovers down and keep control of the clock, we should be fine. We need to get ahead fast, like last game. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean it's optimal. If we get ahead, we're a team. We play better with a lead than we do from behind. But like I say, man, it ain't practical that we always going to play with a lead. We have to get used to coming out, digging our way out the mud sometime.
I want to. I'm ready to see just what different things that Willis do this week as far as the defense. I want to see if he's gonna try to get Luda out there on some plays. I want to see what he's gonna line Bosa and Young up at this time. You know what I'm saying? I want to see that.
Mm-hmm. And I think him being on the field, it's not meaning he's gonna become, a savant overnight, and then defensive mastermind. But you did see a vibe there. I can admit to that. There was a vibe when he was on the field.
Hey, what I seen him actually celebrating and showing emotions on the sideline with his players. Yeah. Everybody thought he was just gonna come down there and just be all just bland and dry. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Nah, man, he went down there and he jumped in Mooney. That's how you play.
Yeah.
There's something about seeing your coach like that. It's an infection.
Yeah, because you relate to it.
Has a whole
Absolutely, because whatever he was trying to sell them before, they wasn't buying that shit. They didn't please. When he got down there in the trenches, with him, you saw a big difference. And it doesn't help to have Chase Young as an addition.
Oh no, that didn't hurt at all.
Don't have to have that addition.
I don't think he's gonna go back to the South Zone because, like last week, you seen he put the guys out there the package he played, he put everybody out there that he know can play press man.
Right.
And if you can slow the receivers down a little bit, that helped the defensive line out so much.
It did. And let me tell you something, Jew. With that soft zone, you're giving them a chance.
Yep. Because if we go back to that soft zone, I don't give a damn who we got. We still gonna get ate up.
Yeah. The double moves, you know.
Yeah.
Don't do that against Mike Williams.
Yeah, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I take questionable holding call every now and then here or there, or pass interference if we're gonna get up in their face. But the refs ain't gonna call that shit every play. You might get 1 or 2 a game, but don't give up that soft ass zone. No, don't do that.
You want that? Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that.
And
Please don't do that. Don't go back to the soft zone.
Let's not lose sight of their number 2 receiver, Chris Godwin. That guy can ball too. So it's going to be
nobody will never overlook Godwin.
Yeah, of course not. But I mean, would he be enough to do it the whole game?
Right.
Question.
If we play that soft ass zone, they'll eat us up.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to throw that timing off. You got to press. You got to press a little bit. Just keep somebody over the top, please. Just keep somebody over. That's all. You know, in case one of these guys get beat over the top.
Also want to give a shout out to the light skinned assassin who snuck in.
Oh, give it up, y'all, for none other than the light skinned assassin, Neon Dion.
Neon.
Yeah, let's give it up.
And T. Johnson, welcome.
What's happening, T?
Another new face, y'all. T. Johnson. All right, welcome, T. Just hope he stays away from that soft ass zone. There you go, brother. Get that brother T on here.
All right.
Get that brother T on the right for that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to Real Talk 9 Talk, T. Johnson. Yeah, man. So like we always say, man, you know, that soft zone ain't gonna get it done, man. That shit ain't gonna get it done. What that's actually doing is giving them a chance. You know, giving them opportunity. You know, little quick slants. You know, all that shit. Giving them a chance. Don't even give them a chance. If we could throw that timing off, you know, with the press, Chase and Bosa gonna be there. Hargrave, somebody's gonna be there. Somebody gonna be there.
Then another thing I love seeing as far as the team, I love seeing Kittle finally getting a chance to get his shine, dude. We ain't using him to block as much no more. Yeah. Kittle, he going out there getting his catches and making shit happen. They're just another weapon that defenses got nothing worry about.
Right. He's getting shots downfield, you know.
That comes with a quarterback.
No doubt,
that
man.
comes with a quarterback who doesn't mind spreading the ball.
Oh, and for the real talkers who just, you know, just came into the chat, the faces I just saw, they probably missed a post earlier. Yeah, what we do here, Real Talk 9 Talk, we're gonna start having open forums where monthly we pick 2 real talkers to join us live, you know, in the broadcast to discuss the red and gold. Our beloved San Francisco 49ers.
Hey, and to the new people that came in, man, make sure y'all Will Smith that like button, subscribe, share, tell a friend.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, and make sure y'all hit the notification bell too, so when we come on, y'all get that notification.
I know how YouTube do us. They play a lot of games. But yeah, please Will Smith that like button, guys. Will Smith that like button. Slap the hell out.
And James Durnall asked a question: has Armstead dropped off in the pass rush, or is it just me?
Yeah, he did.
But he seems non-existent when the quarterbacks have the ball. He did get that half a sack last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got in there a little bit, but right, he hasn't been the presence that we thought he'd be.
Right.
Well, I think we're going to see a new Armstead because we hadn't seen Hargraves have a good game until last week. And I think with that new alignment, a lot of guys that we thought were going to shine earlier in the season are finally going to break out to the defense we know.
Hargrave ate a lot last week.
But that goes back to what we just said about the coverage we were playing. We didn't see these dudes eating or having good games because we was giving up 10 yards and then they catching the ball and running for 5 to the 6 more.
Yeah.
Exactly.
By the time they go into a rush, any kind of rush, the ball was out of his hands.
Yeah.
So we're better off if we press, man. That'll help. That'll help the rush. That'll help the rush. We had
And I
this boy
know
running for his damn life. We had this boy running for his life last week.
Yes, we did.
Now we had to do a quick little attitude adjustment, and you know what I'm saying, and shit working how it's supposed to, because it didn't make no sense for us to have all these first rounders across the defensive line, and we wasn't getting no pressure.
Nothing at
Even
all.
says watch for the screens. Absolutely. Well, they don't have much. What else they gonna do? If we're stopping them guys, we stuffing these guys, and we're stopping anything downfield because the rush is getting there too fast. What other choice do they have? They damn sure not gonna try to run the ball. Oh, they ain't gonna be foolish to do that.
Right.
James, give it up for James, y'all. James is getting in. James on fire tonight. James has Armstead dropped off
That's
in
what
the
I
pass
just
rush,
read.
or is it just me? Okay, I'm sorry. You guys read this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know he's put in the run game, but he seems non-existent when the QBs have the ball. Yeah.
I don't know. He's had sacks the last couple of games though.
I just don't think you're gonna get that much out. I mean, we got to be a little realistic with Armstead too. I mean,
yeah,
you're not gonna get much out of him.
And it's not like he's on the outside like in 2019 when he was.
We don't want him on outside.
Off both.
You don't want him on outside. I'd rather him inside.
I think you're right. He's been a tweener most of his career. Now that he's found a home on the inside,
he should have never been on the outside. First of all,
well, he was on the outside because we didn't decide what to do with him. When Buckner was there, we had him outside and inside. Then we kept him outside. Then when Buckner was gone, we tried him inside. Then we didn't get results for a couple of weeks. Back to outside.
But you remember Super Bowl year, he did go to the outside and inside next to Buckner because we brought in D Ford. We had Ford and both on the outside, and Buckner was in the middle. Because you remember that year he had like 10 sacks, 2019.
Right. He did.
Well, I remember the game against Baltimore, man. They made him look like a fool. He's looking foolish out there, man. He kept hitting the running back, and Lamar will pull that shit right out and run. Right on his side.
Because what messed him up is he's so tall. He's 6'8", and then he stand up. He stand straight up.
Yeah, he can't.
And they be able to get up under his pass and control him.
Yeah, well, it don't pay to be that tall in those positions.
Right.
Which is very easy to get like pad level. It's very easy to lose that war.
That's why somebody so little like Hargrave be able to get through that because he's so little. So it'd be hard for them to get up on the hip pads.
Hargrave was he ate against Jacksonville. He feasted that game.
There was so many times you seen that. Like I said, you seen that 9-8, 9-2, and 9-7. They was all getting back there at the quarterback at the same time.
Each hit the quarterback.
Yes, they were.
And that's what I'm saying. I think you apply that pressure to Baker, man. It's a wrap. Baker, he ain't playing through that. You get to his ass a few times, you keep getting to him like that, keep rushing him. Ain't nothing good gonna come out of that for Baker. Baker gonna give us the ball a couple of times, man.
I pull up James comment. The last one he did.
After we drop D Ford's dead cap, and with Juice and Trent halfway out the door, do we keep Chase, BA, and Huff, or is one of these guys pretty much gone?
Well, I think,
in perfect world, I want to keep them all.
I think this is Juice's last year. I think this is Juice's last year with us. Trent, we got a little more flexibility with.
Yeah,
go ahead,
I think we can bring back. I pretty much think we can keep all of them, but they're gonna have to pretty much do like they did with some of the cap and move some of the money around. I'm pretty sure they can make, because for one, we don't necessarily have to sign BA this year.
No, we don't. We can franchise.
Because all we got to do is pick up his option. We'll have him for next year. Now, if we don't want to keep his ass up for next year, we don't have to. We can trade him. We can franchise tag him. But we got $40-something million. Cap gonna go up. We can re-sign Chase Young. We can pick up the option on IU. We can pick up IU's option, and then we can just go from there.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think we only have to focus on the contracts that's up at that time. You know what I mean?
Right.
Not down the line like that, you know.
And I'm thinking, if anybody gonna be the odd man out, like I told y'all last time, I think it'll be Eric Armstead. I think they'll get rid of that contract before they get rid of anybody else's.
I don't know. They've pretty much anytime they had to move some money around, Armstead's contract is almost the first one that's moved. I think they can do any more with that. So they are going to have to make a decision on him.
Yeah, they don't
Although if you get rid of Kinlaw, if you get rid of Kinlaw, like we've been calling,
yeah. It's a wrap for him after this season. Yeah, he gone after this season anyway.
Well, see, I thought he was gone after last season, and he's still here. So
right. James says, I can see us trading BA for a high in left tackle. It's the only position Cal values on the line. This is the problem I have with that. Nobody's trading no high in left tackle, man. You got to get that draft. That has to come in the draft, James. That's not.
We need to draft that in the first round, period.
Right. Now, who are we going to trade? Okay, any quality left tackle, who are we going to get? Where are we going to get that from? And who's going to get that? You're not getting that in no trade, man. Nah, that's.
And then how I look at it, with Trent playing at a high level, and he just turned 35, I could see Trent playing for another couple more seasons.
Me too. We get about 2 to 3 out of Trent.
Because we just seen what the old guy for the Rams, Wentworth for about 40, still out there doing the thing. No, I'm saying, and he wasn't nowhere near the guy that Trent is.
Right.
No, but he was serviceable for the type of offense they had.
And then I just seen somebody just brought Peters back today. Peters had 38, 39. He just came back.
Right.
Big friend. Okay, T. John.
I would like to see them. I would like to see.
He's definitely going to choke.
I would like to see them get the heir apparent now. Get him in this draft. Put him at right tackle for a couple years.
Yeah, right. Yep.
Put him at right tackle, right.
Switch him over.
And you know what's funny? I think, what was it, 2 drafts ago? I thought we were going to do that with Creed Humphrey. And we let him go. Right. We let him slide to Kansas City. But
yeah, they value that high right behind QB, James.
You know why? You know why I don't think they took Creed Humphrey? Because he doesn't fit Kyle's style. Kyle likes his lineman light and can move.
Yeah.
Creed Humphrey's he's a wall. He's a center now. He's a center too.
You remember that's why Kyle got rid of my boy Brown.
Yeah.
That
was you don't like some big clunky guys. You like them guys that can move.
That was a huge mistake.
Yep.
Yeah, but Kyle has a type.
To get rid of a Trent Brown for Mike McGlinchey, like you said, huge mistake.
Yeah. Left tackles really that value that high? Shit,
yes,
yes, sir.
Pope Catholic? Look, is the Pope Catholic? Is Jesse Jackson Baptist?
Hey, right behind QBs. Right behind the QB.
If you're trying to keep a franchise quarterback, you've got to have a quality left tackle.
Left tackle, yeah.
Period.
Onside, yep.
Unless your quarterback's a
left-handed. Yeah, unless you have a left-handed quarterback, which most aren't. Yeah, you need that left tackle is very, very. It's a very highly valued piece.
Now you just mentioned Kyle having a type.
Yes.
And I wanted to bring up something you brought up in the green room that Kev gave us, and that was when Grant Cohn asked about why Mason is not getting more touches and why Mitchell is elevated over him. His answer bothered me. I understand that Mitchell came in as the number 2, but production is
his answer didn't make much sense to me either.
Mason's produced. Mitchell's had chances, and he hasn't. He's done it in the past, but you can't rest on the past every week. You got to get that guy some touches.
Hey, listen, man. Kyle is shaky on Mason because of those fumbles. That's what that is. Come on, man. We know how Kyle is. You start fumbling that ball, Kyle get real funny with you. Look how he abandoned Matt Breida.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to Matt Breida was a crime. He got
Yeah.
used and
So
abused.
Kyle don't like that. Look at the dude he drafted from Utah. The boy he drafted from Utah. The one we never saw again after the preseason fumbles. Joe Williams. Yeah. Kyle don't play. He don't take. And you know what? I ain't too mad at him. You know, I don't like that shit. That
I'm mad at him because he made that pick. I didn't like him coming out of college.
But damn, you're gonna be mad at a lot of picks he done made that you shouldn't like. Then you should be outside his house right now if that's the case.
Yeah, they wanted at the organization.
Wasn't Williams drafted in the third round?
Yep.
No, the draft.
Trey Sermon, Joe Williams,
Waits to pick.
TDP.
How many times this guy picked?
We don't know about him
guys that I think Kyle just see these guys and he draws this figment in his imagination of what they could be in his offense, and then when it doesn't happen, he just throws them to the wayside. Like those picks, those are valuable picks, man.
Let's be honest, man. Like we said before, all the picks that have actually turned out to be something, they wasn't Kyle picks. No, it was either John Lynch or the scout department.
Yeah, and including Brock Purdy.
And that's why they should leave his ass out of the draft.
Yes. When that motherfucker gonna walk in, the door locked. We can't get it open.
And there's something to be said because Kyle was all in. Again, I know this is a sort of subject, but he was all in on quarterback.
Right.
He basically chose Trey Lance. And when he couldn't coach him, he couldn't trade him, threw him to the wayside.
Yep.
That is a huge loss.
Right on.
No matter how you slice it.
Well, we got James back, guys. James says he was right to ask. I can talk about Grant. Mitchell was a great running back. He's not reliable. I don't think he has the same person. He's the same person with all the wear and tear. I agree, and I'm gonna tell you why I agree. I don't think Mitchell was the same after his rookie year.
Hey James, and then it's a thing with Nees and Mitchells. It just don't work out, man.
Kev watching it. Kev giving you the finger. All right,
I know he laughing right here.
Give it up, y'all, for Melissa. Happy Saturday to you,
Melissa. Happy Saturday.
What's happening, Melissa?
Kev's like, y'all already got me with Soul Glow last episode. Now you're gonna talk about my knee.
When I said he said, "Fuck you, Jew."
Yeah. Wasn't Kyle all in on Mac Jones too? That's what I've been hearing.
I hope not.
I know he's sitting back wiping his forehead, glad, thinking the holy bejesus he dodged that bullet.
I always said about Mac Jones, he was a product of the system in Alabama. He wasn't all that great. He had great talent around him.
I remember us coming on this show saying that if this motherfucker drafted Mac Jones, we wasn't even gonna watch the season. We wasn't even gonna support the team.
He did that shit.
Exactly.
Melissa says Kyle can't pick running backs or O-linemen either. It's why he even wants to dump Spencer Burford. But guys like Jalen Moore and Colton McKivitz gets all the chances for some reason. You know what? Like the reason, Kyle does what he does, man, I don't get it. Like I said, you saw that bland ass response he gave Grant, Oh, why is it about that? Well, why is he give me White to number 3? And I'm like, well, we getting into all that. Listen, man, we got to go with the hot hand. That's how this goes.
Yep.
Man. Go with the hot hand. Who's ever hot that game and making it happen, man, that's what you run with. First string, second string.
You know what it is with the offensive line? You know what it is with the O-line? Except for Trent Williams, you've got to play multiple positions. Banks does. McKivitz does. Burford in college played tackle, guard, and a little bit of center at San Antonio, at UT San Antonio. If you guys aren't playing multiple positions, Kyle doesn't want you. He's got to get a specialist or it's a no-go. We're always going to have that problem at right tackle. We're always going to have that problem on right side. Get a guy that's built for that position and let him stay there. Stop switching.
But Cal like to do all this pulling. He like to pull his linemen and stuff like that. So that's why he likes somebody that's versatile. But then with the Mason, I don't understand why Mason haven't got no run either. Because the last time we seen Mason, this motherfucker was running for like 35 yards for a touchdown against Dallas. I haven't seen Mason since.
And right now, Mitchell can't lip his ass to the end zone.
Now you can't tell me, Kyle, this dude done been that bad at practice ever since the Dallas game. Ain't no fucking way. And then you put Mitchell out there. I'm tired of seeing Mitchell running for 1 yard and then getting hit, and then he hurt. Man, put Mason in.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Maybe Kyle's trying to preserve Mason for the playoffs.
That's what I said last week.
I'm just saying. I have no reason to believe that, but I'm just saying that it's a possibility.
So what he gonna do? Run McCaffrey into the ground and then get to the playoffs, and we ain't got nobody but Mitchell and Mason?
That's a chance you take. Yeah, but I don't get it either. Like, the guy's producing. Put him out there. If he's your third string, as you say, you definitely put him out there. If your third string is producing, Mitchell ain't what he was.
Right.
I could possibly see this being Mitchell's last season also.
Yep.
I would think so.
He had a dog-ass rookie year. He did. Remember, that was my guy. He had a dog-ass rookie. I think he got burnt out that season, and they never quite came back the same.
Because Kyle used him the same way that he was using CLC.
Yeah, he burns his running backs down. He wears them down.
And we definitely can't have that.
Listen, man, I understand it's the Shanahan offense. Your daddy did it with Denver, but everybody ain't Terrell Davis, man.
Right.
They was able to get away with that with Terrell Davis. You can't do that with every running back. TD was a different type of motherfucker. I'm sorry. I remember them days, man. Terrell Davis was he was the truth.
Different.
His daddy. Everybody he put back there, they turned out to be something. From the Clinton Portises to the Alfred Morrises, everybody they put back there, they turned out to be Pro Bowlers. So,
it's a
Kyle tried to do the same shit.
But the one advantage his dad had that he doesn't have is quarterback. Nobody was going to question John Elway behind center. Nobody was going to question Peyton Manning behind center. We still have questions about Brock Purdy, despite what he's doing.
Right.
I ain't going to question Purdy. I questioned Purdy for 3 weeks. He bounced back. Purdy I ain't going to lie. Some of those games, he did what he had to do. He got us downfield, and he gave us a chance to win, and he don't kick field goals.
That's true. That was the Cleveland game. He gave us a chance to win at the last second.
Now, as far as then the other game he lost, he was concussed against Minnesota. He came out there through 2 picks back to back.
Yeah.
I think it still had an effect against Cincinnati too, because one of those interceptions was just like
the whole damn team looked like we were concussed against Cincinnati. We just played sloppy and slow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna go with the concussion as an excuse. You know why I say it's an excuse? Because it's a bad habit that he has. He likes to run to one side of the field and throw back across the field. He ain't that's it. He's just a creature of habit, and it's a bad habit to have. Like that shit with Ayuk. Yeah, he caught it this game, but that was a bad throw. I don't give a damn.
That
was a bad fucking throw.
Yep.
You had two guys right in front of that man, and he threw that ball. He loved. Didn't really put no heat on it either.
No.
He was just lucky that Ayuk was there and was away and saw it coming and was able to make a
I thought Kittle was going to keep going to the corner because Kittle would have been booty butt naked by himself.
Right.
Right.
He right there with two guys, two dudes right in front of the ball. He lucky that shit got to Ayuk.
And I think the only reason it got to Ayuk is because those defensive backs were so shocked that he actually threw the damn ball.
Shit like that. Right.
Hey, another thing I know y'all seen in that play, Ayuk pushed off like a motherfucker. The guy was in perfect position. Ayuk pushed him and then caught it.
He did.
Right. We got Melissa here.
Ayuk pushed off a couple times that game. They did get him for an offensive pass interference later in the game.
Well, they had to throw one.
Because I'm talking about the ball got there, he pushed the guy and then caught it.
Melissa says if blocking is so important to Kyle, why bring in Danny Gray and TDP? Danny Gray, TDP, and Jordan Mason if they can't block. If they can't block, play him is crazy.
Not gonna play this season. TDP
no, he ain't playing
not
at all.
gonna play this season.
But see,
He's
to me,
injured.
TDP just ain't really cutting the mustard. Even when they give him the ball, I don't see the explosiveness. You know, I don't see it. I don't see it with him. Not in this system. I don't see it. This, you know what? We don't even really need to be drafting no fucking running backs.
Running backs, right?
I think we can look. As long as you got some speed and some vision, you'll be fine. You'll be fine in this system. You know, shit. The three of us could probably run in that motherfucker if we had no speed. You know, really, like if they block, but see, with Kyle, the riddle that he hasn't figured out yet, besides quarterback, is the O line. The O line. We have to aggressively get us a right tackle this year.
Yes, without question.
You're not going to trade and get that. And left tackle, you forget about it. But right tackle, I think Tampa Bay has a right tackle that was up. I don't know if they traded him or if he's still there. But they had a young guy. You know, when they drafted Brady, I like their first 4 picks were all linemen.
Yeah.
After Brady, once they signed and traded for Brady, all they did was run and got linemen.
But like OG said, though, Kyle got a type. Kyle he got a type that he wants.
Yeah, I said
if it ain't the type, if it ain't the type, then he ain't gonna go get him. I don't give a damn how much we value them or another team value them. If Kyle don't have to hold him that same regard, you hang it up.
Nobody got to say, give me him.
It's nice to have
now,
a
tell me, where's that work
switchblade
for him
or two.
once?
It's nice
But
to have
where's
a
that work for Kyle
two.
once under his regime? I want my guy, and that's that.
You call those guys switchblades, Don. It's nice to have 1 or 2, but you don't need 5 on the damn roster. Get your guys.
No, but I still ask the question: since when is Kyle's, bullheaded decisions work? When's it worked out? I want my guy regardless.
Hey, like I said, when it comes time to draft, right before the draft, change the locks, lock that motherfucker out.
Give him the team. Yeah, we don't want you putting a team together. This is what we got for you. You know, make it happen.
Right.
And then the nerve of him to get mad at Grant for asking the question. Every word out of his mouth is he don't trust this, he don't trust that. That's the problem. You don't trust nobody.
Yep. And then he get mad at Grant because don't nobody else have the guts to ask him no type of question. If Grant wasn't in there, nobody else would ask him this shit. No. You see, after Grant said, and then everybody want to speak up then. Nah, motherfucker, don't say it first. Don't keep just putting Grant out there like the bad guy.
Right.
Y'all let Grant jump out there so he can got there and take all the heat. But Grant don't give a damn. Grant gonna ask. He got a question he want to know. He gonna ask it.
1 second.
Yeah, Grant already knows he's blacklisted, so he's not giving a fuck.
But I'm saying, dude, but if he don't ask, who gonna ask? Nobody. Don't nobody ever want to, after Grant asks the question and then Kyle get him this little smug answer, then everybody want to got done piggyback off it and then want to ask Kyle the same shit. But nah, man, don't keep leaving that man out there by himself.
No, that's because Grant got an opening. Everybody wants to expose it now.
And then Grant just asking questions that hell everybody want to know the answer to. We've been asking what's happened to Mason since that event. Exactly. Everybody be second guessing and questioning the shit Kyle do.
It's not like he hasn't given us credence to do so.
Right.
Melissa's going off on Matt Myoko.
Look, that's how I feel about it, man. I know people say, man, people try to say shit about Grant and shit, but man, look, Grant be asking quick. I be wanting to know the answers too. That's why I'll be ready when I see Grant pop up. I go tune in because I know him ask that motherfucker some shit I wanted to know.
But we know that Matt Maiocco is the official mouthpiece of the 49ers.
Right.
If something is going to happen, he's going to know about it first before any of the national reporters, before any of the local reporters. So he is that official mouthpiece. He's being kept around for that purpose. But yeah, most of the decisions that Shanahan has made, I question.
Right. Me too. Man, hey, Melissa, if Kyle put that man in the doghouse for that, Kyle need his ass whooped.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
But Kyle don't put people in the doghouse for less, so I wouldn't even be surprised.
He was damned if he scored and damned if he didn't. I mean, you got a hole that big. Why not score? What are you supposed to do? Run up to the 1 yard line and then fall?
Fuck that. I'm gonna run it up. I want to start doing people like Seattle used to do us. Them motherfuckers didn't take their foot out the gas. Them motherfuckers to run that bitch up.
Yeah, they should get the ball to my man. Let him what's his name?
Marshawn
Lynch. Yeah, let him and do us in,
man. We've got to win that. We've got to win that game on Thanksgiving. You know why?
Yeah.
Because on
last time
our house,
we had Sherm, Russell Wilson. Yep.
We need to do that. We have to win that game for that reason alone.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna round robin. We about to round robin this, man, and we're gonna get into keys to victory. All right, let's get it. All right. Prince of the South, Brother Jew, we're gonna start with you. I'll follow. We'll end with Super Dave. Keys to victory. What say you, brother?
Defense. I said we come out and we press and we get that pass rush enough time to get to Baker. If we can disrupt Baker in that passing game, I think defense is going to carry us to the promised land.
Say no more. That's say you. I respect it, brother. I respect it.
All right.
I'm going to piggyback off that. I'm going to say defense. I say if we get to Baker, we get to shake him up.
Shake and bake.
I don't think he'll see the opportunities that'll open up if we get him enough. If we get to him early and often, I don't think he'll even be in the mind frame or have the focus to really hurt us down the line. They and as a whole, Tampa Bay hasn't really, showed me enough to give me cause to believe that they can go in there and shut and put up points in our defense and control the game like that. All right, so that's my thing, man.
All right.
Super Dave OG, last but not least, brother. What say you? Keys to victory.
Since you guys went on defense, I'm going to go on offense. This is statistically the worst passing defense at Tampa Bay in the NFL. But you've got to keep them honest. We got to keep them honest with the run.
Right.
And then Brock Purdy should have a great statistical day. But keep that running game solid. Scare them with Christian. Throw in Debo, throw in Mitchell if you have to, and open up the passing game. He should have no less than 300 yards passing.
Well, you got you crossing his fingers down there.
I was doing the same thing.
I just hope Brock. And so far, like I said, Brock has done some boneheaded shit, but he's yet to do anything to really cost us a game. I mean, I'm sorry. Ooh, let me take that back. I had to catch myself. I'm a little tired, so I'm babbling, but I had to catch myself there. What I'm saying is, in the gist of a war, of a real, knockout, drag out fight, he's not blown the game in that regard. Like, I mean, blown the game in the fourth quarter, but not as we're rumbling. He hasn't really done anything like And I have no reason to believe that he would, even though he did do some dumb shit last week with that first touchdown. That could have very easily been an interception going the other way.
Yep.
Yes.
All intents and purposes should have been. And I want that kind of shit to clear up. I want him stepping up in the pocket. Who's the brother that coach that be on with Grant?
Black guy.
Grant. Yeah, and he was on today with this guy, Kruger. And he's like, this
Larry
is a game
Kruger?
that's going to be very difficult. Check what he said. This is a game that's going to be very difficult for Brock to step up in the pocket. And I said, when the fuck does Brock ever step up in the pocket? What is he talking about? He doesn't step up. He never steps up.
And we've been complaining about that from jump.
Sometimes people just be saying shit. And I'm like, are you really watching these games, man? Brock does not step up in the pocket.
Nope.
I've seen him do it a few times, once or twice here and there. But for the most part, that motherfucker just stand there. Or he gonna bail out and run and try to scrambling through it.
Not near as much as he should. Brock need to be stepping up in that pocket, letting that thing go, or taking off.
You know? But then again, it might be a thing where, he's so little he can't see. So he got to get to a point where he can see.
Could be.
That's true, too.
He should have step up here, damn sure see.
Because we all know he couldn't see that shit when he threw that touchdown to Kittle. He just threw that motherfucker. He said, fuck it. Kittle over there somewhere.
I'm still trying to figure out how he got away with that one.
Yeah, man.
He said, George over there somewhere. He just said, fuck it.
That was like playing with a Nerf ball.
Hey, look. I seen something on social media, too, where they showed the first 9 games of Robbie Gould's career and the first 9 of Moody's career. And Moody got a better, career so far after their first 9 games than Robbie Gould did.
Right.
That's what I tell folks, but you can't tell them that because when he came,
Robbie Gould actually missed a lot of more kicks in his first few games. You know what I mean? So,
well, you know what it is, man. The lights are shining real bright, man.
Yeah.
So, people gonna be a little more critical of him.
Yep. Because the difference was Robbie Gould was on a Chicago team that wasn't supposed to do nothing, and Moody came to a team that everybody got Super Bowl aspirations before. So,
well, what Moody's going through is what Trey Lance went through. If you think about it,
yeah,
the same thing Trey went through. If we weren't expected to go to the Super Bowl, if we didn't have such a high window, Trey would have had the opportunity to just develop and play out. But because we were in such a rush to get to the Super Bowl, okay, no, we ain't got time for this. We got to make a move. Okay, Brock came out and played half-ass decent. Bye, Trey. That's just how that works. Unfortunately. But Steven says, I want Purdy to put the team on his back and be the reason we won the game. That hasn't happened yet.
And that might take another season for him to get to that level, I think.
But but for me, I can't say Purdy has been the reason that we won or lost the game yet. Because the games we lost, I feel like the defense could have did better. I feel like the offense could have did more.
Kev was here. Don't say that with Kev here. About the defense when he here.
People also forget when Tom Brady won his Super Bowl, he wasn't the whole reason. He was pretty much following Belichick's script.
He was just a game manager. It was a defense that won that first Super Bowl.
Yep.
It took him a couple of seasons to get to the level that we all recognize him today.
Because no matter what you've seen teams do, Belichick always just kept his poise because he knew the defense would dictate how the game went in the end anyway.
Right.
So if you were stupid enough to fall into certain plans or certain scenarios with him, it was what it was. Like Kyle when he took his foot off the gas in the second half, and when that defense was coming on and they had that 3 and out. No, what you call it got sacked. What's the name? God damn, what's my man from Matty Ice. Matty Ice got his ass tore up.
Oh, right.
And that was it. And at that point when my man said, Belichick, take this game plan. Throw it. Licking his chop. Oh, you want to run, you want to throw the ball now. You kicking my ass with the run, you want to throw the ball now. Sacked his ass, got his ass off the field. Let's go, Brady. Got him right out of there. You fell into his traps. He knew his defense would be able to dictate how things went. And I swear, I'm saying this now, man, and don't think I'm crazy. We would have had the same thing with Harbaugh had we been successful that year. Harbaugh had a very similar strategy, man. With a defense, he would bait you into these scenarios, and the defense would pull it out in the end. Patrick Wilson, they would pull it out in the end. He knew how. But the midget, the baby, they let the baby off his baby chair, and they took his bib off him and let him walk around and make decisions, and he got rid of the wrong guy. He's supposed to keep Harbaugh there, man. Remember, Harbaugh drafted Jimmy Ward.
He did.
A lot of people don't know that. Jimmy Ward was a Harbaugh Armstead.
He stayed, and he stood through all of that.
Yeah.
That's why he's missed.
Yeah.
I think Armstead was Tom Sula.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think that was DeForest Buckner. That was Tom Sula.
Armstead came first.
That came first.
Buckner was the next year after that.
Yeah, Armstead came before Buckner.
And then Buckner was Chip Kelly.
Chip Kelly, right. You sure Armstead was Tom Sula?
Yep. Right after Harbaugh.
I'm gonna have to look at that.
Yeah, I gotta look that up.
Yeah, I thought that was.
You remember?
I know Jimmy Ward was definitely.
I thought that was Chip Kelly because they both came out of Oregon.
It was Buckner from Armstead first, and then Buckner the year after that.
I've got to look that up. Give me a second. Okay, Armstead is 2015.
That's the year after Harbaugh. That's Tom Sula. Then Chip Kelly, 2016, and then Shanahan came 2017.
I'm gonna look that up when I rest up. I'm tired. Too damn tired to be studying that.
She was correct. Buckner's 2016.
Okay, all right, you. Good shit, brother. Good shit, brother. Well, look, man, y'all know I gotta hit this bed, man, and I want to thank all the real talkers. Let me give them a round of applause in advance. All the real talkers.
Yeah. If you're across the country, if you're across the country trying to watch the game and you don't have YouTube TV, go to your bar because Fox is not featuring that game unless you're in the Tampa Bay area or the San Francisco Bay area.
Like I said, hopefully my Fire Stick will come through. I should be all right. My Fire Stick should get it. But with that being said, guys, I'm sorry I got to do this one time. Kev ain't here, but in honor of Kev, y'all. Kev, I got to do it, man. I'm sorry.
I'm just glad Kev wasn't there to see it live. I'm glad his internet went out for that.
Hey.
And we
Want to acknowledge one more person that came into the chat, Rob D. Thanks for joining us.
All right, Rob D. Let's give it up for Rob D, y'all. Better late than never, brother.
What's happening, Rob?
But first and foremost, I want to thank the real talkers, each and every one of you. Thank you all. We appreciate your support for joining us this brisk Saturday evening.
Yes, sir.
And next up, I want to give a shout out to the crew. All right, that's Jerry Curl. Silverado K. Do the great And last but damn sure not least, Super Dave, the OG. The Real Talk, Night and Talk crew, y'all. Give it up. We also want to give a shout out to our partner in crime, Big Lou, over at Get 'em Boy Enterprise.
Get 'em.
So if you want that authentic Niner swag and artwork, go to www.getemboy.com. All right. And like we always say around this time, stay faithful, but more importantly, stay real. If you're not real, it makes no sense to be faithful. Get us out of here, Jew.
Once again, Real Talkers, man. Everybody that pulled up tonight, rocked out with us. We appreciate y'all so much. Hey, and another thing, man, we want to thank y'all so much for getting us to 14K subscribers. Man, y'all just don't know how much that means to us. Man, we remember the days where it was only 15 of y'all in here with us. Know what I mean? So, man, we appreciate y'all so much for that.
And now it's 14-1 as of this broadcast.
14-1. Hey, look, let's keep running it up. Hey, like I said, my newcomers, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and run to go tell a friend. They come and rock out with your boys, man. And they don't even have to be Niners fans. Y'all see, we got Browns fans, we have Rams fans, we have Seahawks fans coming in. Man, we welcome them all, man. You know what I'm saying? You like to talk football, come in here and talk football with us. We make everybody feel welcome. I'm from the South, so the Southern hospitality going to be here when you get here. Know what I mean? We got old double dip Don here. He going to double dip in whatever you got, you know what I mean? So we going to make you feel welcome, man. Look, we welcome everybody. Hey, all opinions welcome. If you feel different than we do, know what I mean? We don't mind. We like a little debate. Me and OG, we go with it, but that's still my brother. You know what I mean? So
we don't run from the smoke, not even from each other.
We don't run from no smoke, man. So, man, y'all just make sure y'all come and rock out with us twice a week, Wednesday, Saturday. Be looking out for us.
Hey, Wednesday's going to be a double show because we got Thursday night football.
Yeah.
Hey, look, so like I said, make sure y'all Will Smith that like button, man, and just spread the word. We want to keep seeing this thing grow, and y'all a big reason, you know what I'm saying, for us to get into where we at right now, and we appreciate y'all for that.
Absolutely.
Yes, indeed.
Don't forget, Real Talkers, 2 times a month. Well, 1 time a month, 2 Real Talkers come on.
Yeah, 2 Real Talkers once a month, you know, to rock
once
out
a month. Y'all get to come on, let your voice be heard, face be seen, rock out with us, man. You know what I'm saying? You get to tell all your family members you're going to be on. They can get to come watch you on. You know what I mean? Yeah, you might tell us something that we didn't know. We don't know it all. We just know a little bit. Know what I mean? So, other than that, let's go get this dub tomorrow. Can't wait to see y'all, talk to y'all on some kind of platform. And it's not a gang over everything, man. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Game over everything.
Big Smoke.
What's happening? It's your partner Red Eye, man.
We total devastation.
That's right. You can't do a touchdown without TD, baby.
We doing that real talk, Niner talk.
Real talk, Niner talk.
I'm more worried about us doing our thing than anything else.
Real talk, Niner talk.
I wasn't going to say shit. I was just going to let our team pull up to the stadium, get out the bus, beat their ass and go home.
Welcome to the show. Say it with your chest. Identify yourself in the comments.
All right.
Before we begin, introducing the Real Talk Niner Talk crew. Real thoughts, Niner thoughts infused. Silverado care to the great super day. They got Niner style. The host too cool to rate. Your views to debate about this Niner squad. Tap in, we'll tap in on the entire squad and see, was it a fumble? Was it a catch? Was it a double? Did we play our best? Niners in the building, say it with your chest. Still on the quest, striving for 6. That's Niner talk, best in the West. Fighting for this 'cause we desire more, and that's real talk. Are you up for discussion? Niner gang over everything production, live with no interruptions. We talking red and gold. Real talkers in the building and them hating trolls. The broadcast ain't official,